Hi, this is my 2023 Lincoln Aviator, and I've already done a video on the front wipers, and I just finished one on the rear wipers. And while I was working on the rear wipers, I came up with a plan to use the universal wiper refills. And what I did was I've got some wiper refills. I got 4 of them. They're 32 inches long. And I cut a little piece off here for the rear to try that. And now I'm going to try this on the fronts. I think I've got enough here that I can actually use 2 of the 4 and do a complete set on an Aviator because of the length of these wipers. So I'm going to measure them out and see if I've got enough to do them all. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use a 3rd one from my set of 4. So in my other video, I took the wiper off, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on how to do that. And we're just going to get them taken off and get to work on them. See you in a little bit. Alright, so there's the 2 wipers off the Aviator, and of course the passenger side's shorter than the driver's side, and I believe the dimensions on the length are 21 for the front, and the refill is just shy of 21. It's 20 and a half or so. And on the driver's side, the refill is going to be just shy of 26, about 25 and a half. In the other video I did take this apart, and there's a little clip in here that we have to unload. You bend that up, and then you can slide the refill right off. So there's one of them. Looks like this clip is only on one end. So we'll lift that up and then slide this this cap off. I just push that up with my thumb, and that comes off. Now, this one here, remember I said they're 32 inches long, and I already cut 11 inches out of this one. So theoretically that leaves me with 21 inches, which, if I'm lucky, that happens to just about exactly match the passenger side. So to get this clip off, it's basically just pressed in there, so we can just slide that off. And as you can see, or maybe it's not that obvious, but this is slid into the first groove on the blade itself. So let's see how that fits. So it's got a little snugness to it, so that could work out okay. So we'll slide that back on here on our 21 inch. Get that all the way in here. Oop. And that is snapped right back in. It's locked on. We'll do it. Now this one here, so I can set that one off to the side. So now this next one, pull this end off. Like I said, it's just crimped in there a little bit. We're going to line these up on the one end, and we're going to cut off those 6 inches because this is 25 or 26 inches, whatever, and that means we're going to have an excess of 6 inches. Now the instructions say you can cut them off with scissors. I'm just going to use a pair of side cutters. That's actually a little easier. For the rear, I cut it off with a utility knife. And that actually didn't work as well as this, but my utility knives are notoriously dull. All right, so that looks like it's about the right length. So we're going to take that one, we'll set our used one aside. Our wiper blade. Slide that in. Right in there. Click, and it's in. It's rubber, so I've stretched it a little bit. Oh, I've stretched it a lot. So I'll flex that back and forth a little bit, take the wrinkles out of it. That should do it. Now, if it is a little wrinkled, that means it's a little too tight, and you just need a little snip a little bit off of one end. Here, I can show you what we're going to do. Give us a little bit more clearance. We'll undo the clip, slide that off. Take my side snips here, and we'll just cut a little piece off of here. Shorten it up just a little bit. You got to line it up with the metal blade and also the rubber, and click, it's on. So now that gives us a little bit more flexibility here. So let this thing get relaxed. I don't think I left any wrinkles on this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, I got a little wrinkle right here. Stretch it out to both ends. And that wrinkle's gone. And there you are. Refills are done. Go ahead, put it back on the car, and wrap this up. One other thing I wanted to show you, I did this in the rear video, is to show you the cross-sectional differences. I'll throw some dimensions up here on what I measured. This is the OEM. And here we go. This is the new one. So you can see it's a little bit taller. And that little rib in the center here, that's a lot thicker than this one here. So there are some subtle differences here. So you got to use this at your own risk. This is how it comes. It comes with two wipers already stuck together. And basically you just peel them apart. And there I have two 32 inches left to do a complete set of front and rear on my other Aviator when the time comes. So yes, these are aftermarket universal fits. They're not the exact fit for this. It's not approved. It's not validated or anything like that. So you're going to do this at your own risk. But to me, it looks like it's a pretty good fit. I'm going to put it on my car, and we'll see how it works and how long they last. Not having a lot of high expectations for $6. That would be $3 per vehicle set, $1.50 per 32-incher. But man, the price is right. So with that, let's get and put it back on the car. So that actually worked out pretty well. Got it all back together. And as a reminder, these are universal wiper blades. They're not the exact replacement. They're not approved by anybody for use on this. So you take your chances if you do it this way. But darn, it's a dirt cheap way of doing it. If you can do all of these wiper blades for $6, that's pretty amazing. So we'll see how well it works, how long it lasts. And good luck to me and to whoever else tries it. Thanks for watching.